I had a house fire and I was referred to Red Cross for assistance because I did not have any homeowners insurance. And they generally help you in getting an apartment. They help you with first, last, and security and to turn your utilities on. Seeing I own my own property, what I needed help with was the dumpsters to remove the burnt home and assistance setting up a used one that I purchased. I was speaking to a Joanne. She said that she was going to speak to her supervisor, seeing it did not fall under the guidelines to give me that type of assistance. And she said that he's not willing to help me do that. So in other words, if I don't do that, we're going to lose everything. The property that we own, we'll start getting liens on it. We will not be able to get out of that hole. Yeah, Joanne, you remember me? I was here a while ago, and how are you doing?
Good.
All right. My mobile home burnt down, and we were trying to get assistance with the dumpsters. And you spoke to your supervisor, and I guess he wasn't willing to do that. Do you know, why?
Tell me your name again.
Stacy.
It's right on the top of my head, too. And I'm like, as soon as I looked out the window, I said, I know her. I don't know why I forget that name, because it's my daughter's name.
Yes.
But I've been slammed because I'm covering 19 counties now, so I'm slammed.
Right.
We got in touch with another contractor, and Port Orange refused to let them go in and help. That's all I know.
Did?
They wouldn't give them a permit to go in and help.
We have all the permits.
But now it's too late. They won't do it.
Why is that?
It's too late. It's been so long.
Well, I don't understand why they would refuse when their permits are there. I paid, it just cost me another $2,000 for the permits and fines, and then I had to have concrete slabs poured, so I had those poured, and I ended up buying a used mobile home for $1,500, and now I just need assistance hooking up the electric and the water, and then I'm done.
I don't know who will do that. We can't. We don't even do that anyway.
I know, you help with rental assistance.
No, not no more. Since your case, there's been a big change to national. We don't even do that no more.
Okay. So somebody in my situation, like I lost everything, my mobile home burnt down, there's no assistance that you can give?
That I can give, no.
Okay.
Other than to have you call 211.
Okay.
If anybody has money for that, they will know who it is.
All right. And they refer me back to you. And we called when I was here last time. I don't even qualify for a shelter.
What do you mean you don't qualify for a shelter?
When we called the lady on the phone, she says I don't qualify because I have a criminal record.
So do half the people in this county.
I know.
But they go to the shelter.
No, she wouldn't take me.
See, I don't know who has the money. The government gives 211 money, and they dole it out to whoever. Today's the 4th. It's the beginning of the month. And I don't know who.
What we need is $4,500 would move us into the place. If we don't come up with that, I've come up with as much money as I can. I don't have any family. I don't have anybody that can help me do this. $4,500 is going to put us on the street, and we will not be able to get out of that hole at all. We're going to end up losing our property with these liens and everything that we have. So we've been homeless for the last year, and I've been working and struggling to come up with all this money for the concrete and this dumpsters and all that, and I've done everything I can, and now these permits are about to expire if I don't do this. So once they expire, then you got to pay for permits again, and then the fines are going to start pouring on. So I'm going to end up losing the property that I do have if I cannot come up with $4,500.
I don't know where you're going to come up with that much money. I really don't. I know Salvation Army won't give you that much money. No place is going to give you that much money. Because they just don't have it. All these nonprofits are like, they went from donations from, money from the government from way up here to way down here. Everybody did, including us, and we're not government funded.
Well, I remember that the lady came in here from AMVETS, and she spoke to your supervisor, and she was trying to get him to help come up with the money to help me. And then all of a sudden, after they spoke and everything, she decided she wasn't going to help me anymore, and he said that he wouldn't help with the dumpsters. And at that point, it was $1,000 that I needed. And he said that he wouldn't help me, and then she backed out. And I don't know what made them change their mind and say they wouldn't help me.
I don't know. He's not here, and you would have to talk to him because he doesn't tell me one. My job is no longer disaster services. My job is to run this building.
Honestly, I feel like I've been discriminated against.
Well, we have guidelines, and I have to follow the guidelines, and it's not just you. It's
right.
With this new.
I understand that, but
I don't even like the new program.
When somebody's house burns down and they don't have insurance, usually the guidelines say that you help them with first, last security, get into an apartment.
Not this guideline.
Okay, but it
Our
was
guideline.
then. It
no,
was then.
Even before. Our guideline was we help them in the first 72 hours. Then we're done.
That wasn't the way it was when this started.
Anything over that is because I tried to help you.
Right.
Which wasn't part of the guidelines here.
Okay. Well,
our guideline is to 72 hours and that's it.
Right.
Now it's 48.
Okay. I didn't think that's what it was because I believe you told me that you help with
I said we would
getting
give you
into
1
an
month's
apartment.
rent.
Right.
If you qualified.
Right.
You said you already had a trailer, a mobile home.
I didn't at that point.
But you wanted to stay in that space.
Right.
And you couldn't come up with the rest of the money to get into another place.
Right. So instead, well, the reason why is because I didn't have a steady income is why I was denied. But if I move back in my trailer, all I have to do is pay $50 a week for my utilities. So all I was asking, instead of having the money for rent, if I could have used that money towards the mobile home, and the supervisor would not allow that. And like I said, after the lady came in from AMVETS and then she decided not to help me and he decided, at that point I felt like I was discriminated against. So I'd like it if you could please speak to him about this and maybe have him give me a call.
I will, and I can't get into your record because since they put the new thing on now, it's all a whole new program. So give me all your information again. I won't see him till Monday now.